Hello and welcome to part 103. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you want to jump to. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. We are continuing to work on our temple. We are still filling in a little bit of dirt behind the temple here. Let's go ahead and get this little slope mined away. We can start filling in this area after. Okay, what I need to do, I need to make a spot for trophies here. Let's make this high. Let's expand this a little bit. We're gonna need some more space here. Got a lot of trophies we need room for. Okay, so what I want to do, I need to go here to our keep. But we need to get the camera aligned a little bit to the side. What I want to do, I want to click on these, but I don't want to get the ones on the other side of the keep. We just want to do half. Should be more than enough. We're going to take these off. 36 of them. Our people should bring that over here. Let's just double check these other zones don't have trophies enabled. Turn these off. We want to make sure the trophies get brought over here. And then after a moment, we'll be able to put them up here on these racks. Doesn't look like they're all put in yet. Okay, let's take these off. We don't want just anything on these trophies. Let's put a bear up here. Wolf. Do a boar on this one. Whoops. These corner ones here, I want to put deer. Oops. Deer. Have to turn this into deer in a moment. Same with that one. Let's increase that speed a little bit. I guess it's going to take a little while for those trophies to get taken down. In the meantime, let's go take a look here at the northwest. See what we can fill in. See what we can mine away. Okay. Looks like we don't have any room for limestone. Let's go take a look here, see if we can assign some more zones. Just expand this a little bit. Be able to store that. Okay. Let's get that picked up. And let's assign some soil to be put in. That's the next layer down. We don't want to worry about that yet. What we do want to get mined out here is another slope to go to the lower layer though. And let's just mine this out. This is probably going to collapse once we start mining this lower layer down. We do have limestone here, a little bit of salt as well. Now, unfortunately this lower layer, I'm not going to mess with this. It's a little too low. It's with the water. I don't want to risk flooding anything inside of our base. I'd rather not deal with that. I'm just going to mine out this other layer here, whatever I can. Then I'm going to fill that in with dirt. Looks like Foxy got stuck in here. Let's get someone to build that to get you out. Okay, some of these were put in already. That's great. Let's take these ladders down. Let's add that beam. Now we don't have enough wood. Let's take a moment. Let's go look for some wood. Let's see if we can get some trees here chopped down. Anything near the entrance? No, those are still growing. These are dead. Let's get these chopped down. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move this. Let's move this over here. In case anyone comes from this direction, we'll be able to have a little trap somewhat ready. This one, not really in a great spot. There's a fire. Let's get this carcass picked up. Blighted crops. Okay. It's middle of the night. I guess we only have a few people available. Let's get Foxy fixed. You're well rested right now. Foxy, I'm going to have you work on clearing some of this out with the help of Deer Mod. And let's go take a look. I believe two of you are down here. Yes, Mott, Magoda. You have that turned off. Okay. Let's go down the list. I know there's one or two other people here. Yes, Stefania. You know what? I'm going to put some water storage over here. Let's get that cleaned up out of the way. Right, water. Alright, hopefully this doesn't spread too much. Okay, a few more to go. Okay, we're almost done with the blighted crops. Hopefully this one doesn't spread. Oh, it did. It spread. Okay, hopefully that one doesn't spread. Okay, blighted crops are taken care of. Let's go take a look here where we got Foxy out of the hole. Let's get that filled in with some soil. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Looks like we can take these down. Now, I'm not sure our people can actually get to these. Let's go ahead and put some platforms up here, make sure our people can get to them. The ladder doesn't go straight up to it. Oh, we don't want it there. Let's get that fixed. And one other side over here. Okay. We'll have to revisit that. You know, we got stuffed chickens there. We got polecats. Those I don't want to put up here. I'm not a fan of the way they look. We got some stuffed fox. Let's see. We could put foxes here. Let's get this one set up for a fox. And let's set this one up for a fox as well. You're set up for wolf. You are probably set up for boar. Yes, okay. Let's put another bear here. Boar. Wolf. Okay. I don't know if we have enough trophies for all of that. Let's go take a look at our butchering table. Okay, we're working on it. Working on those trophies. How's our food supply looking? Got a good amount of meals. Raw food is available. Let's get these in-between zones cleaned up a little bit. Alright, let's check for rocky soil in between these areas as well. Make sure we don't have any garbage here we gotta mine out. think this area should be pretty good. We did have a lot of crops planted here not too long ago, kind of all over the place. Okay, we will revisit this in the future. There's a bit of crops here we're still cleaning up, so I'm gonna let our people take care of that. While we're in this area though, we got a little bit of dirt we can fill in here. Just get that assigned, and we can also put in a slope here to go down to the lower area. And then we'll start mining that out in the future. Mine out this little piece here. Okay. Let's get that filled in. Okay, any progress here? Perfect. Got that one put in. Let's get that taken down. These floors can get replaced since they were taken down. Yes. We need to change this one. This needs to be a deer trophy. This also needs to be a deer trophy. Let's get that fixed. These are deer trophies. Let's put these floors in that were taken out. And same with this side here. We put one up high. Let's get that fixed. And we can take this down. Okay. Can take this one down. Looks like this ladder can come down now. We can take this down. It's been fixed. Okay. We'll return to that. This still didn't get harvested. Okay. Let's get this taken out. Perfect. We don't want you getting trapped in there. Now what we can do, we can put these two down. The closer one will get put in first, then we'll be able to reach the second one. Let's clean up a little bit here. These bushes. While we're in this area, let's take a look at our apple trees. We have a lot here that aren't on any zones. Got some bushes here to deal with. Looks like these aren't ready, but they are flowering. One of them is ripe. Some more bushes. Okay. Alright, see if we have some more floors here we can put in. Okay, looks like we are going to need to take off some trophies on this side as well. Let's see. We don't want sheep. What are we looking for? I think we're looking for wolf. Looks like we didn't get any on that side. Let's take a look at the other side here. We got some fox heads. Looks like boar over here. I think that's a bear. You know what? We need a bear for that side. Let's take this one down. In fact, let's just change this to... I guess we could change this to anything but a bear, but we'll just have it turned off for now. You know what? I wonder if I can select this half here. You can turn on everything but the ones we want to take off. And I guess if we need some wolf heads, let's go take a look. I doubt there's any wild wolves now. No, we pretty much got rid of those a while back. None have spawned in. Let's go take a look at our own wolf population. I guess we can get rid of one of these males and one of these females. Okay, let's shrink this down a bit. We'll see if this helps take care of our problem. Maybe our people will go and scoop these off the ground and put them in a home. Okay, now this side looks ready. We can start putting in our shrine. We got room for a few here on this side. And looks like we got room for a few on this side as well. Those floors have been put in. Other side, still waiting for the floors to be put in. Perfect. This one, deer trophy's been installed. We can take this down. Probably going to move these over. Let's get this fox pelt moved over as well. And while we're here, let's take a look. Do we have enough? We got quite a bit. Let's go and add these banners. And let's get that statue moved. And we can install this statue here as well. Adjust that a little bit. Let's take a look around. Just want to double check these corners, make sure I stylize these the way I wanted to. Guess it's just this one here we'll have to take a look at after. Looks like we're making some progress here as well. Okay, let's revisit our farm. These still didn't get taken out. We'll have to take a look at this in the future. Settlers are starving. I guess they just got hungry in the middle of the night. You know what I think we're gonna do? Let's wake our people up an hour earlier. Hopefully they won't starve in their sleep anymore and we'll stop getting those messages. And then for our night shift, we'll let them stay up an hour longer. Okay, is that everyone? Okay. Maybe that'll stop our people from starving in the middle of the night. Okay. Let's start mining this away. Eric, since you're in the area, I'm going to get you to work on this. I don't want anyone getting trapped in this back area here. So hopefully you'll be standing in one of these two spots mining this away. Then I can assign the rest of this to be mined out once this is dealt with. Great. Okay. We can leave that for a bit and return later. And looks like here, Eric, let's just get you to mine this out while you're in the area. This last little bit of dirt now can be put in. And that will be a job well done for everybody. Is this already put in? Perfect. Okay. Alright, excellent. That is put in. Let's take a look here. We can take this one down. Let's take a look. Looks like these floors have been put in. Excellent. Alright, we can take this down. Looks like this floor has been put in. This floor still needs to be worked on. Oh, not up there. Over here. There we are. Okay, these can be taken down. That's good news. We're still missing some wolf trophies. Okay, this ladder can get taken down. What do we have here? Stuffed fox. Guess we might be missing some more fox trophies that we wanted. I'll have to take a look, see what's available. Okay, looks like we're going to be taking a look at this side here. Let's grab these. We can keep deer on here. You know what, we can keep everything here. Let's take foxes off. And wolves. I believe it's just foxes and wolves we want to take off. We got the bear in the middle here. Yeah, we need foxes here. And need wolves. Need a wolf. Alright, we take this side down. Looks like we're just going to be waiting on a few wolf trophies, unfortunately. Alright, that one's put in. Excellent. We got the floor put in here. Looks like we got a good amount of limestone. Hopefully we have enough to get the rest of these shrines put in. But in the meantime, we can start taking these apart. Our people will be able to pray here. Okay, we take this one down. We'll have to put in the floor over there in a bit. Let's spin this around. Okay. Looks like this side is ready. Let's start putting in the roof over here. Okay, hopefully we get these wolf trophies soon. Ah, nice. This one's put in. We can start taking this side down. This floor can get fixed. And we'll be able to start putting in some banners there. So let's get these moved around, these cowhide banners. We'll put one on this side, and then once this other ladder's taken down, we'll be able to put one on that side. Still waiting here. Still waiting. Okay. Looks like we didn't expand this zone back here when we were finished. Let's take care of that now. Let's get that looked after. Get some free food here. Let's revisit our zones. Alright, looks like these were cleaned up, harvested. Alright. So this sitting here, 12 days. This one, 9 days. Looks like having clay brick here on the ground will make our crops last a little bit longer, especially in the rain and in bad conditions. Looks like our berry bushes here are ready, so we'll have a good harvest soon. Now, do I have enough dirt to fill in this area here once I mine this out? A little bit worried. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's go down the layers here. Let's get that mined out. We'll mine out a little bit here in between. Okay. I'm not going to be going any lower than this. I don't want to worry about this little bit of salt and limestone here. We don't need salt. Look at all that salt we have. And we don't really need limestone too much anymore. Not these little bits here. I'm not going to scrounge around to get this mined out. I don't want the raiders swimming into my base. Okay, let's get that put in. Let's move this hide over here. Well, looks like we deselected that. Well, didn't click on the right spot that time. Third time's the charm? Okay. And now we can cover this. Let's get some floor put in over this. Okay. Now we need to wait for 3 more wolf trophies. Or maybe we could get 1 more here and then we'll put something else on the sides. Do I have goat or sheep trophies I want to use? Maybe. Let's see. What animal are you? Ass? Sheep? That looks like a dog, maybe? Stuffed dog. Kevin. That was one of our puppies. Now we're making good progress here. This area got mined out quite a bit. Looks like we can plug in these holes in the wall. Let's start doing that. Oh, that one's too far in. We want it right on the outside. Okay, while our people are doing that, let's go and stylize this area here. Okay, let's revisit the wall here. Still not mined out? Okay, it's fine. Okay, now let's go take a look at our wall here. Alright, looks like we can assign a little bit of soil on the edge. That other one might be done soon. Ulrich's working. But let's go take a look here. We got a little bit on the inside we can fill in. Okay, take a look here. Anything else we missed maybe? No, those are fine. Let's get these put in and go up to the next layer above. And looks like we can fill in these two here. And we can start filling this side in. We can fill in these two. Okay, we'll leave that for a bit. Looks like we can put in some of this. Looks like we had a merchant here this whole time. I guess I must have zoned out. I was too busy here worrying about our trophies. Hope I didn't miss anything amazing there, but I guess we'll never know. Okay, looks like most of this is ready. Let's go and put our roof on. Okay. You know what? I think this is ready. We can just take this all down now. Let's take that apart. We got some digging we need to do here, so we'll have to come back, see what we can assign to get dug out. Okay, good. Oh, you know what? There's no tile here. I just realized I'm trying to trying to grab a tile there. No tile. Somnolent. Is that a sloth? Looks like a sloth. Okay, I think we got every piece here that we could get right now. Almost. let's leave this for a bit. We'll revisit this. We'll see what we can get taken care of in the future. Assign these to be harvested. Okay. We can put in the floor. Once that's put in, we'll assign someone to put in that temple little shrine. Let's get that taken care of. Turn that off. Now what we want to do, let's see if we can select all of these again. We want to turn everything on here except wolf head. Where are you, wolf head? I'm going to turn that off. That way any of those trophies can get put up here except for the wolf ones. Now let's also go back down, take a look here. We want to turn on the trophies again. Make sure they have somewhere to go. And while we're here, let's see. We have rooms we can install this furniture into. We made mirrors. They might be for the next 6 rooms on the other side we need to put together. Spin this around. See if there's any rooms here. These look like they have... No, we're good. Okay. Wood supply is really low. Really hoping that these trees are ready soon. They're growing, they're almost done. 79%. Well, I guess some of them are almost done. A lot of them are going to take a little while still. Do have some bonus trees that have dropped in. These are going to take even longer though to harvest. Okay, let's fill in some more soil here. Okay, it's starting to come together. Okay, perfect. That floor was put in. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna change this to be a fox. This can stay as a wolf. What we're gonna do, let's go ahead, let's just relocate this for a moment and put that over there. Let's change this to be a fox. Then we'll get that taken down. You know what? I don't have enough wood. Let's just put a clay floor here. And a stick ladder. We're going to change this to be a fox. So this will be a wolf on the side. This will be a wolf, and we'll put a fox here. We'll put a fox here. So that means this wolf will go on the side. We'll be able to clean that up. And then we'll have two fox ones here. Let's go ahead, click on these, and let's take foxes off. They are off. Okay. So we just need to wait now. Oh, we don't want to take the rack off. We just want to remove the trophy. Doesn't look like that's something we can do, though. Oh, our people are showing up and praying. That's the important thing. Now that our old temple was taken out, let's go and mine out whatever soil and other garbage is here. We'll just do a few strips. Okay. We'll revisit that in a bit. Let's take a look here in the northwest. See what we can get filled in. I think there was a piece here we put in not too long ago. Is it this one? Okay. Gonna assign a little bit there to be filled in. Let's take a look here. Alright, we got our trophies moved around. Fortunately, we're still missing those fox trophies. Let's take a look down here. Do we have fox trophies down here? Did we end up with some of them down here? You know what? Maybe I don't have enough storage space here. Oh, we have two zones. Heat wave. I haven't had a heat wave in a long time. Our people work fast. Looks like we got a lot of these put in already. Means we can start putting in some of these mirrors on that top floor. Probably the last thing we do this episode before we go to the recap and planning. You know what? I don't think we we can make our keep much bigger. I think we're actually at the top layer. This is 16 out of 16. Yeah, I can't make any more rooms up here. If we were to try, we can't put a roof over these. Okay, if we need more space for more prisoners, I guess we're gonna have to come up with another solution. Let's close those windows. Let's check the other side. Are these open? No, those are closed. Okay. Alright, we need 2 more mirrors installed. Do we have enough? Okay, excellent. Let's assign a little bit more soil here since these were mined away. And let's take a look. Alright, this side is ready to be closed off. Right? Let's double check. Looks like here we can take the ladder down. Still waiting for those trophies to be put in here. I don't know if I'm going to do a second layer of windows up there. I might. We'll see how the light is on the inside. Hoping to get some natural lighting in here. Fortunately, some of these windows aren't really going to get a whole lot of light from the angle we're at, I don't think, with these walls of our own covering here. But this upper layer, the light should get in. Okay, I think we're going to call that a video today. Get everything pulled up to the top layers here. Get the trees activated. User interface turned off there. Hello and welcome to the recap and planning. We have started adding in the last layer of our keep here. Unfortunately, we're a little low on wood resources, so it's going to take a while before that gets put in. We have to wait for our trees to finish growing. Tree farm's doing well. Probably just a day or two before those come to fruition. Also here on the northwest, we did mine out a few layers, but unfortunately, I'm not going to go any lower than this. I don't want to dig out here where the water is. I don't want to worry about getting this kind of like into our base. I have to fill that out because there is soil. Let's take a look even lower here and lower and lower. I'm just not interested in dealing with that. Our base is pretty much set up. I don't need the extra resources, so I'm not too worried. I'd rather get this wall finished here. We're missing the third layer. We still have a fair bit of clay to dig out here, so we're not quite done in the northwest. It's more like just the inner north now that we're going to be mining out. This area pretty much finished mining. And we had a lot of additions to our temple today. Almost done. This side here, once this gets all finished, we'll be able to cover the roof here. We're still waiting for 1 trophy on this side. I can cover the roof technically. I guess we can get that assigned. We'll just have to take a look on the inside. We have 2 trophies here, still trying to get filled in. I want to put foxes there, so we need to wait a little bit for our people to bring those over. It's been 100 episodes overdue, but this is pretty much the temple. You can see here on the inside. We're still missing 2 of these, but once these are put in all the corners, we'll have 11, and each one holds 3. So that means 33 people can pray at one time. What's our population at right now? 63? I have a feeling with 63 we had a new joiner recently. Okay, we'll take care of Osana in the next episode. Just going to make a note of that. Osana. Okay, welcome to the team. We'll get you set up next episode once we have a little bit more time. But for now, we're going to call that a day. So once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any comments, let me know. Leave them on the video. Thanks again. See you next time. Have a great one, everyone.